Pies. I'm Lanikia, and you are watching What Happened on the Soaps, The Young and the Restless edition. Today is Friday, yay, August 26, 2022. All right, let's get right into it on a scale of 1 to 10. You know what? I don't know. I'm going to give it a 7.5. Okay. So we see Adam with Chance, and Chance is like, what you want, Adam? And Adam is pretty much telling Chance that I know what you did. I know that you covered up my father and all what my father did and all that. And here's your opportunity to make it right. And Chance said, look at you, like you're so bent on destruction that you even took advantage of Sally, who did nothing but love you and everything. And he just tells Adam to let it go. I don't know what you think you saw, whatever, or how did you even get your information or what, get the information and everything. But Adam just is pretty much threatening Chance. And Chance is like, you want your father taken down so much that you're threatening a cop. You use Sally. Like, look at who you've become. And that was pretty much it. So then Adam goes to Sally, and I said, I know you're not about to do this, Adam. He said, yes, I am. Because he tries to play on Sally's emotion. And she sees right through it or whatever. He said, I didn't want you to get in the middle of this war that I'm waging on my family. And she said, well, thank you for finally telling the truth. She didn't completely shut him down and tell him, I'm not going to tell this story because he wants her to tell the story. And she said, that would ruin my career. Who will want to work with me if I go, knowing that I go after my bosses and all that? He said, a lot of people would appreciate that you did go. And I said, sir, no, they wouldn't. No, they would not. But anyways, like what you offering Sally, that's just selfish. Oh, Adam. Then we see Victoria and Victor, and he says, do you feel like you're throwing yourself into work and all that? And she said, no, we're going full. Why do I always do this? We're going full speed ahead. And then we see Nick comes in, Victoria leaves, and Nick and Victor talk, and he says, are you concerned about your sister? And Nick says, no, she's putting it behind her. She's moving on, and she's showing that Newman is stronger than ever after everything that Ashlyn did to her. Then we see later on that Nick meets up with Chance. And Chance, this is when the news interrupted. I'm going to be honest with you. But from the gist of what was being said before the news interrupted, Chance was just telling him everything that Adam was doing and was, pretty much blackmailing him. So then the Newman men, when the news comes back, the Newman men are talking to Adam. And he's saying a lot of stuff that makes sense. He's talking about how you covered up what Nick had done. He said, even though Nick wasn't at fault for what he had done. And Victor is like, I did that for you. And Adam said, but that leaves questions in my mind. Did I accidentally hit him? Did I hit him harder than I needed to on purpose? Like what? All these questions about like the type of person that I am. It doesn't give you the closure that you truly need and to own up what you've done, because if it is self-defense, it's self-defense and all everything. Well, everyone knows and it's out there, but the cover up and everything, that's no good. And Victor should have thought. I do agree with Adam that Victor should have thought about that. And he was hitting the nail on the head because Nick was looking like, yes, that's exactly how I feel. But anyways, Victor's just like, I said, Victor, because they did ask him, what's the end game here, Adam? And he never really said like what the end game was. Like, what are you planning? What are you hoping to come out of this? I don't know. So then we see Victoria and Sally goes to Victoria and she tells her, listen, Adam was in my office and he's planning on attacking the Newmans with this story that he found from the police. And she tells her everything. And Victoria says, thank you for giving me that information. She said, honestly, from going forward, I wouldn't trust anything Adam has to say. And even though I liked Adam and Sally together, I feel the same. Or whatever. And so then we see that Victoria says, well, did you turn him down? She said, not in the exact words, but I kind of implied it. She said, good. Then there leaves an opening. So Victoria, she'll mastermind like her daddy, child. Lord, we go over here to these Winter Chancellor. And they're having a meeting. Nate still wants to do the festival. Devon is still hesitant about doing the festival. Lily thinks it's a good idea. So I'm just like, At this point, Nate does not need to be Devon's COO. Nate feels like Devon is stifling him. Devon feels like Nate is insubordinate. Y'all don't need to do this anymore. And honestly, Nate worked tap dancing on my last darn nerves. But let's move on because Nate gets up and leaves as they were talking because Devon said they're a first year company and he just doesn't feel like this is the right time. They only have so much cash and he doesn't want to tie it up in a festival. So then Chelsea kissed Billy, but Billy says it's like he understood why she kissed him and it really wasn't about him. It's just about her feeling like she's lost so much and she's just out there lost. Anyways, they do their last podcast and everything together. And it's they do their last podcast and everything together and she pretty much moves on. She tells him just forget what this kiss and everything because she's embarrassed by it. And he was like, I understand how it could be to read that into the situation. I said, all right. And then we see Devon and Elena. I meant to put them in here, but I didn't because honestly, we saw the beginning of it, then the news interrupted. So we saw that he was like, Devon is just so not listening to me. That's Nate and Elena. He's like, Devon he still won't think it's a good idea. He just shuts me down. And Elena said, I'm trying to figure out why you're so angry. And I said, thank you. That's the part I don't get. Um, Nate, it's like every time Devon tells him no, which Devon does tell him no a lot, he listens to him. And instead of them having a like, okay, well, what can we do? Like maybe we can look because it takes festivals a long time. So why can't you look at it? Okay, maybe not this year, but the next year. You know what I mean? But Nate gets so angry about it. And Elena was just like, I'm trying to figure out why you're so angry about all of it. And I said, this is not going to be boding well for their relationship because he already feels like Imani is the only one that understands him. But Elena is seeing this from both sides and everything. But anyways, then we see Billy and Lily, and I'm assuming that he has told her about the kiss with Chelsea because when they come back, he tells her it was nothing. Chelsea was just confused and everything. And Lily is like, it's cool. Or whatever. And so they talk then about what's going on with Devon and Nate. And she said, honestly, Devon shut down the festival, but she actually thinks it's a good move. I said, well, go talk to him then. I said, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I was looking forward to this merger because I thought they was gonna, work in sync and everything. But this turned out to be the Newmans are over there in sync. Y'all worse than them. Y'all, oh Lord. And it's all because Devon brought Nate on. Honestly, I think this is all because he brought Nate on. I think he should have like who was his COO before Nate? Whoever was his previous COO, he should have brought them. But I guess maybe he didn't have one. But I don't know, child. Anyways, that was the Young and the Restless today. It's the weekend, guys. Be safe, be blessed, and have a wonderful time. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much for watching What Happened on the Soaps, the Young and the Restless edition. And I will see you Monday for all new episodes of The Young and the Restless. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.